I want to share real quick here this verse that the Lord spoke to me today in Isaiah 52. It says like this: how beautiful upon the mountains are the feet of those who share the good news. Isn't it beautiful? Of course we know this is talking about evangelism and how the Lord delights in us as we share His love to others. But one thing that really was highlighted to me here is the fact that the feet are upon the mountains. So, wow, I just had another revelation here. Anyways, so the first one, when I think about mountains as a Brazilian, it comes to me the fact that people in Brazil would go to the mountains to pray. So the connection between us preaching and us praying, our time with Jesus, our fellowship, you know, it all goes back to the source, which is the basic source and column, I would say, for evangelism, which is intimacy with Jesus, just seeking Him because of who He is, just loving on Him, just really fellowship with Jesus Christ, and out of this real relationship, then we preach, then we share, then we flow. So how beautiful are the feet upon the mountains. How beautiful are upon the mountains the feet of those who share, you know, the love of Jesus, who share the gospel. So basically is maintaining your feet on the mountains. And dependency, solitude, fellowship with Christ. And then of course another element of it is the mountains, in the sense of if you have ever climbed a mountain or ever done any, you know, hiking or anything like that, you will know that it's not everybody that can go to the high places in the mountain. Not everybody can achieve the top of the mountains. Why? It takes a lot of discipline, persistence, endurance, perseverance. And it's the same thing for us. As we fellowship with Jesus, we do need persistence. We need endurance. We need discipline. We need those characteristics that will make us constantly seek Him, and until we will turn into really desire and delight. But until then, we do need to, you know, put an effort and go wholeheartedly after the King, so that we can represent well and flow in the kingdom. So again, how beautiful are upon the mountains the feet. So those two aspects, the prayer, the intimacy, the solitude, the dependence upon the Lord to preach the gospel, the beauty that there is in it, how to God this is so beautiful, not only to preach but to love on Him, to fellowship with Him. And then the endurance, the discipline area. And then also you can say, I mean, some people will take the mountain as, for example, difficulty, right? Circumstances where they're difficult, and but with Jesus we know that our feet are on the mountains. We're not like behind the mountains. We're not being blocked to move on because of the mountains, but we position ourselves upon. If you know, for some people I know the mountains would represent this as well, obstacles. But anyways, the highlight to me today was this fact of intimacy and evangelism, prayer, fellowship with Christ, and evangelism, because as we do that, evangelism is just natural. And I just shared a real quick testimony. I'm here in a Starbucks right now, and I just came from a restaurant, barbecue something, to grab a sandwich, and when I was there at the cash register, the cashier, I looked in her eyes, and I saw this sadness, you know. And I was like, wow. So I just told her, Jesus loves you so much, you know. She looks at me, she's like, wow, I so needed to know that because of everything that's going on. And she quickly shared, you know, that her mother has passed away and everything has been so hard since then and all that. So I was able to encourage her, pray with her, and tell her how, yes, many times we go through trials, we go through things, but Isaiah 51, I think 3 or 4 says that the Lord will comfort Zion. He will comfort all the waste places, you know, all, not only just one, not just one circumstance, but all the waste places. And then it says they will turn her wilderness into Eden and her desert into a watered garden. Imagine. So I shared this verse with her, and I ministered real quick how, you know, if we know how to encounter Jesus, if we know how to embrace trials and turbulences, we find His love like in a way, and His comfort, and it's just so intense that it's just like life changing. Life, you know, I mean, it produces so much life. and we learn how to enjoy Him. So I shared that with her. She said, she asked me to write in a piece of paper, and she said she was gonna check it out tonight. So anyways, so just be encouraged. Have your feet upon the mountain. Keep it there, in the high places with intimacy with Jesus, so that you can share the love of Christ to everybody. God bless you all. Bye.